Hey everyone, how the hell are you? This is Jae Burnham with another episode of the Real Jae Burnham Show. All right, today, guys, I'm going to be talking to you about the top 10 best marketing hacks for movers. That's right, specifically for you moving companies. I'm going to talk to you about the 10 best marketing avenues, hacks, tools, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to show these are the exact top 10 that I personally concentrate on. And these are the top 10 that I concentrated on when I first started my moving business. There are so many other avenues and there are so many other tools that you can use that are effective, but these are the ones that will get you to the next step. So if you're starting off as a moving laborer or just starting off, you want to dive into these. If you're starting from a moving laborer and want to go up to a full service mover with trucks and so on, this will get you to the next step. All right? I will get you to that next step with these hacks. They are proven. They will get it done. They are the best, in my personal humble opinion, to get you from the point A to point B. Now, from there, we want to start expanding our advertising avenues and our sophistication. And we'll go into that sooner or later. But right now, let's just get you taking you from a moving labor provider or someone who's just starting off to a full service mover. Okay, and these are the top 10 best moving hacks for movers. All right, so marketing hacks for movers. So let's get into it. The very first one you want to get into, believe it or not, is paid advertising. Paid advertising. Now, you might think, why? I just started out. I've got a lot of money. Well, that's the great thing. You don't have to spend a lot of money, especially if you're concentrating on one local area. It's when you start getting into a more broader set location or region, does that start to be a little bit more expensive. Like right now in my Facebook marketing, I'm running an ad in my local area, in the areas that I operate specifically. I'm getting clicks. For every click that goes from Facebook to my website, I'm only paying 75 cents for that click. Okay, 75 cents per click. Now, what does that mean? That means I get 100 clicks. That's 75 bucks. You can afford that. One move will pay for that. Okay, so it's very, very affordable if you niche down. You can concentrate down into a local region or area that you don't want to get too huge, right? You want to start small and build out. Okay, start small, get that one, get it really saturated with your content, with your ads, and then branch out as you make more and more jobs and make more and more money. Okay, but if you start small, the paid advertising is very, very affordable. It's so much affordable. I mean, it's more affordable than paying for leads. If you're paying for leads, well, you're wasting a lot of money. Okay, and you don't want to do that. I mean, there are companies that got the money advertising, they've got the sales force to track those down and hound those down, and God bless them, good for them, good for them. And that's good for them. And I'm talking like your van liners or your large moving companies. They've got the sales force to go do that. Most of us don't have that. So we got to really concentrate on the cheaper advertising avenues. And that's why I'm saying doing paid advertising, believe it or not, is far cheaper. With a moving lead, you're paying 5, 10, 15, up to $20 per lead, and most of those leads are crap. Most of them are just complete crap, or you got so much competition going for that one lead. It is better to generate your own lead at 75 cents than paying 20 bucks for a lead that's just crap. Okay, and that has so much competition. All right, it's so much better. You get where I'm going with. So believe it or not, paid advertising. Now, where can you do the best? Where is you're going to get the most bang for your buck in your paid advertising? There are people that will sell you the paid advertising, like Yelp. Yelp is far more expensive than it's worth, in my opinion. I do know of a moving company here in Michigan called Designed to Move, and they do a great job with Yelp from all indications. I've talked to the owner. His name's James. Great guy. I've talked to him several times. and he says he's doing great on Yelp. But he's also paying like $500 a month for that advertising. I don't know, and he's in a bigger metropolitan area than I am. So I don't know that he's doing good. I've tried it. I've experienced not so good. Same way with Angie's List, not so good. Um, I've tried all the little paid advertising places that you can go to that are supposed to be niche relevant, and I just not had the success with them. So I stick to the big guns, and I'm talking Facebook, Google ads, Yahoo Bing ads, Instagram ads, and I've been dabbling here, and I can't say for the veracity of this particular thing, but Twitter. Twitter, it has ads, and you can do paid ads. That said, it's harder to niche down your Twitter ads to the particular public you're going after. So I don't know that that's effective, and I haven't tried Pinterest yet or LinkedIn or anything. But ones I concentrate on are the big three, if you will, which is Facebook, Google, Yahoo / Bing. All right, that's where I do my most of my paid advertising. I would suggest you go there. There's a great guy, Jason Rothman, who does Google ads. He thinks he knows marketing about the moving marketing, but he'll lead you astray. But as far as his Google ad strategy, I think his content is just bar none. I think he's one of the best in the field from my research. I haven't dealt with him. I haven't talked to him personally, but from what he's put on YouTube and other areas, I think when it comes to Google advertising, which is his niche, he's one of the best. And everything else, he's got his head up his ass. But for the Google ads, I think he's got it down pat, and you should definitely talk to him when it comes to paid advertising. And that might even actually include Facebook. I don't know. It does look like his Google advertising. But I'm going to try to get you a special guest here later on, and where we'll talk about Facebook advertising. And then I'll see if I can get some other guest speakers to come in about doing the stuff, because I'm interested to learn a little bit more of it. So I'm hoping that you are too. All right. If that's something you're interested in, leave me a comment below, and I'll make sure that that happens. All right. All right. The next one is your truck or your car or your vehicle or whatever you have. Get it branded up. If you can afford getting a wrap on your truck, awesome. That is a moving billboard. But let's say you don't have a truck. Well, guess what? Most of you have a car, some sort of vehicle. You can get something like this, and I got to back up a little bit so you can see it. This is a magnet that I put on the side of my car or truck or whatever, and it has all my information on it. It's got my, here, straighten it up. It's got all my information. It's got my license numbers, my phone number, and my website. And it's just a magnet. It's just that you stick it on and stick it onto the side of your car, and there you go. That is a very effective tool. If you can get your car branded up with your logos and your information, do it. That is a very effective. It's a rolling billboard. If you got a moving truck, better. Oh my God, that is like the best, because you're talking a 26-foot truck. If you got one of the big ones, just driving up and down the road with all your information. So brand up your truck. Your vehicle is a great marketing tool. And it's fairly cheap. It doesn't have to cost you an arm and a leg. I know a guy here in where I'm doing it. He can letter up my car for about $100-200, and there you go. So you're talking 2 or 3 moves will pay for that. But the return on the investment is so much, because it puts the brand out and it puts people in the eye. When you're driving up and down, people are going to see that. So, definitely do it, no matter what you can, okay? Excellent. So let's move on. So the next one is T-shirts. Your guys should be in T-shirts. I put my guys in T-shirts, and believe it or not, the neighbors see it. They see the truck. Even if you're using rent-a-trucker, if your guys are in uniform shirts or polo shirts or a T-shirt, guess what? They're going to get business. They're going to see it. I've had neighbors come and talk to my guys about saying, hey, what company are you with? And I see you guys are moving, and they get the information off the T-shirt and what have you. Okay, so that's very, very vital. So the next one, postcards. I've got a video on postcards. You've got to go and get you start using postcards. Send the postcards to the MLS. At the very least, use my Zillow technique. I have a video on how to use Zillow and get the addresses from Zillow and send those people a postcard. But very much, you should call up my friends in Colorado that do the postcards. Please, I'll put those videos down in the descriptions if I remember it. But you can also find them in the videos. Okay, just do a search on YouTube for postcards, and you'll see them come up. But you got to be sending out those postcards. Highly effective, highly effective, highly effective. I can't say it enough. All right. So your next step, number 5, is Craigslist. If you do the Craigslist ad effectively and you do it in appropriate time and manner, you don't have to worry about your ad getting banned and so on and so forth. Don't spend a lot of your time doing Craigslist ads. Most of the people on the Craigslist ads are tire kickers. They're going for the cheap move. But you will get moves off of Craigslist if you follow my Craigslist strategy. And again, that video is, I've done that video already. It's like I said, it's one of my top marketing hacks that I use. 6, sponsorships. Do you like to golf? If you like to golf, do a golf sponsorship. Sponsor a youth baseball team or basketball team. Sponsor your local high school. Sponsor your local community college or college. There are a lot of areas that you can sponsor things which will get your name out the door. If you got a local Realtors Association, sponsor everything you can with the Realtors Association. And make sure that when you go to their functions, because they have a lot of nonprofit and charitable functions, make sure you have a booth with your name on it. Even if it's a cheap banner or something you write yourself, it doesn't matter. Get your name out there, all right? Put a couple of your guys, bring a couple of your guys out there and have them in t-shirts, right? If there's a trade show, get started at some of the local trade shows. We have a couple of the local area chamber of commerce, not the major one, but the local outside community chamber of commerces have like little trade shows and stuff like that. Get a booth in that because they'll get a lot of people coming in and out of those things. You want to get involved and get your name. It's about branding. It's about being able to rub elbows. So sponsorships, get involved with the community. It's a way that also allows you to get involved with the community. Okay, something I do a lot of sponsorships. I do spend, they are what they cost, what they are, but you can get whole sponsors, which are like $50, $100 for a whole sponsorship at a golf tournament. They'll put a little sign up there and say, "Hey, sponsored by You Save Moving and Storage," or whatever your company is. That is, people will see that when they go up there. So it puts your name out there, okay? Number 7, networking. You got to go to networking. And part of networking is having business cards. So you should go and get business cards. You can get cheap business cards from Vistaprint online. Go to Vistaprint and get a set of 100 business cards or 500 business cards for like $10. It's simple. It's easy. Just go and do it. You don't have to you don't have to have a lot of logos or anything. Just get a business card. But go out and start networking. Start talking with your local realtors. Go where they are. Go to Chamber of Commerce, business associations, charitable organizations, economic development corporations. Go to, if your community has things like pitch programs like the Shark Tank, but local Shark Tank type programs for other local entrepreneurs and potential entrepreneurs. Get involved with involve yourself out with the PTA at your school, your volunteer at your church. Just start networking. Get everywhere you go. You should be networking. You should have business cards. When you go to a restaurant to eat at a restaurant, leave your business card. You pay a bill. Put your business card inside the bill if you send it. If you're still paying by snail mail. But just wherever you can leave a business card, or you go, leave your business card. Go to community bulletin boards and leave business cards up on their bulletin. Coffee shops and so on and so forth will have these little bulletin boards where you can leave business cards. Just do that. Another option that I've seen that's been kind of effective for me, and it's sort of a guerrilla marketing thing, are these little yard signs. They look like they're kind of a cheaper version of the realtor signs. And if you go and you put them on intersections, like the highly trafficked intersections, you can stick them. And I got this idea from the college hunks movers. Believe it or not, they do this a lot. And their signs really stuck out. But I'll show you what I'm talking about. Here's a sign for my hot dog Fridays. As you can see, it's just a little metal rod. I stick it in the ground, and I'll have my moving company sign on it. This one's for my hot dog Friday. But you go and you put these in the busiest intersections. You do not want to put them on private property because people will get upset. But you can put them out on the corner at the busiest intersections, and they'll, sometimes they'll get kicked around or taken out. But if you have them, you believe it or not, I can't tell you how many times I'm sitting there at the stoplight and I look over there and there's a sign for somebody saying, hey, now hiring, or there's signs for the local MMA fights that we have in the area and stuff like that. They're effective. They will get attention. And again, is it going to result in a media business? Probably not. But it's a great marketing hack. It gets your name out there. If you put your logo on it, if you have a nice sign with your logo on it, your website, and your phone number in big letters, and it's bright and it's colorful, it will get attention out there. So definitely do that. So use yard signs. Number 9, blogging or vlogging. Vlogging is very huge right now. Every major social media platform is going to video. So they really want you to do video. And if you could do live videos, do those too. I just started doing a whole series. Monday through Friday, I'm doing a series of live videos. I'll put up a little post on Facebook and say, hey, I'm going to go live at 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. or something like that. I've got Motivation Monday. I've got Taco Tuesday. I got Weird Wednesday, Thursdays, and I'll have Final Fridays, where I talk about little different subjects. But stay motivated, stay upbeat, stay friendly and excited and personable, and just start doing some quick videos, 1 or 2, 3-minute videos, and do them live on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. Snapchat and Instagram only allow you like a minute, maybe 2 minutes, but you can still say, hey, I'm going to be doing a live video and I'm going to be talking about such and such. Check me out here in the next 10 minutes on Facebook. Will people come? Yes. Will they come all the time? No. Are you going to get a lot of people? Not at first. But if you keep doing it week after week after week after week, people are going to start seeing them. You're going to get a lot more views, and it's going to start really doing it. You got to dedicate yourself to doing these videos, though. Whenever you get a chance to do them, you don't have to do them at a certain time, but that would be best. But just dedicate yourself doing it. You don't have to do Monday through Friday. Just do one like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or do one every Wednesday, or do one every Friday, or every Monday, whatever you want to do. But make sure you're doing videos. If you're not vlogging about your life and your business, you should be. If you don't want to vlog because you're intimidated being on the camera, then blog. You got to start blogging. But here's the secret. Don't blog or vlog about the same crap that every other mover is blogging about. There is enough information. It's saturated with information out there. What you want to do is you want to be interesting, and you want to go out to your local community. Like here in Lansing, we have our own professional baseball team, minor league baseball team. Go to a baseball thing and talk to a couple people, chat with a couple people with your phone or a camera, and just vlog about, you going to the ball game. But when you're doing it, have like a baseball cap or your t-shirt with your company logo, or just chit chat with somebody. But do things about in and around the town, or do like the 10 best restaurants that I go to in Lansing, Michigan. Like that's where I'm from, Lansing, Michigan, or wherever you are. Like my friend Eduardo in Laredo, he could probably, my 10 favorite taco stands in Laredo, Texas. And I'm not trying to be racist, Eduardo. It's just heavily Mexican there, so there's a lot of tacos. But he could go and go, hey, these are great places. One, because that'll attract people to the city, but it'll associate you with that particular region and city, and it'll bring eyeballs to your website. Do you see what I'm getting at? So because no one wants a mover until they need a mover. No one's thinking about a moving company until they need a moving company. So you got to stay in front of them. You got to do it. So you got to be blogging or slash vlogging. I would say start going towards the vlogging because that's what Google and Facebook and Instagram, they want videos, and they want the videos to be live. So think about that. The last step, and I'm trying to get one of my friends here, and hopefully she'll say yes, but she's a local region expert in social media, but you've got to be on social media. You've got to be on Facebook. You got to be on Twitter, LinkedIn, and so on and so forth. And you got to be consistently putting out content. It doesn't have to be a lot of a large amount of content. This is where your blogs and vlogs would be posted to. Other than your website, this is where you would also post your content. But when you're doing your blogging and vlogging, you want to refer them to your social media content, and your blogs and vlogs, you go to your social media. Your social media then directs towards your website and get to people. And then when they're into the website, you want to direct them to your home page, which is your main page. We'll say, hey, if you're looking for a move, and so on and so forth. You see where I'm getting at? So these are the top 10 hacks. These are what's going to get you from nothing to something, right? Again, there are a lot of different marketing avenues and a lot of different marketing things, but these are what I do, and these are specifically the top 10 things that I did to get me from doing local labor-only jobs to doing full-service jobs. All right, so it took me from doing $75,000, $90,000 a year to $300,000K. All right, so it does work, but you got to work it. You got to do it. You've got to do it. Or if you can't do it, you need to hire something. All right. Now, again, this is just a series. I'm going to go over each one of these. I'm going to be making a video probably on each one of these points. Again, if I haven't already made a video, because I want to really get this information out to you, because you guys need to. We're in the moving season now, so we got to get cracking on our advertising. So I want to concentrate on the marketing and the advertising for you, so that we can start getting customers in the door. Okay, that's why I'm doing this whole series. That's why I'm concentrating on this. May is National Moving Month. We got to get you guys marketing. Stop trying to build your company. Stop trying. Let's get you marketing. Let's get you getting moves booked in your calendar. That's what it comes down to. Moves booked, not moves that have things. We want jobs completed. That is the stat that you need to keep track of. How many jobs have you done that are completed, that are successfully accomplished? That's what we want to go. So we got to book as many jobs as we can. Does that make sense? All right, guys, so that's my purpose for this video. I hope you liked it. If you got any ideas or how we can improve this, leave me a message in the comments below, because you guys love to give me comments, but I want to hear what you guys are doing. And if you're not getting the success on one of these, that's fine. Let me know that too. Maybe there's something you don't know how to do and that I can help you with. So I just need to know so that I can help you out with what you're having trouble with. But leave me a comment below, right? Because that also helps the community. Also, over this coming weekend, I am going to be putting out, for a limited time, I'm going to be creating a Facebook group, and I'm going to open it up for 24 hours only. And that's going to happen on Memorial Day. I'm actually going to say it's going to open on Memorial Day. I'm going to leave it open for 24 hours. And you got a chance to go. I'll put up a web link for you. You can go, you can sign up for it, and it's going to be a private insider mastermind moving group, okay? And it's meant for you guys. So if you're interested in that, I will make sure that a video is done for that, and then you'll be able to go to the website and enter in your email, and I will send you an email with the specific link to that particular group, and you got 24 hours to sign up for free. After 24 hours, it's coming down, and if you want to be inside that group, you're going to have to pay for it, okay? But I'm going to do it. So if you're interested in that, let me know that. Leave me a comment below. I know there's already been guys that have already indicated, and I will definitely let you know. So this video is about that too. All right, guys, thank you, love you. I appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Share it with all of your family and friends. And, of course, please subscribe to my channel. Have a great day, guys. I do love you.